All right, hello and welcome to the Wisdom app. I'm podcasting right now on this audio app at the moment. And basically, the business world is always changing all the time, And I can see we've got one person in the room. If you want to come up on stage, how do I invite someone on here? We've never used this app before. See, I'm constantly learning all the time. I'm always learning all the time, guys. You just gotta keep learning, because learning is awesome. That it's like, you know, we all do crazy things in our lives, don't we? Like, if you got a crazy moment, tell me about it, and how business is changing all the time. Now, the stock market, I've just started stock market investing, right? And basically, how do you see the stock market? Do you think the stock market is a gamble in the future? I'm always talking these fascinating topics on the Stephen Shields radio show because I love my radio show, the podcast, and always get to talk to these amazing people, guys, you see. Now, if you started investing in stocks, I mean, how do you invest money if you don't have the money to invest to begin with? You got to start somewhere. There's apps out there now that you can invest as a little as $5 into the stock market. Like, I use Raise in Sydney and Spaceship Voyager. They're good stock market investing apps. What I'll do, if you're a beginner investor, I'll put the links in the podcast description for you. And basically, I'll do that because if you start now, you don't have a lot of money to begin with. You see, basically, like, even just investing just spare change, guys, as an investor is enough. You don't need to go and get all anxious because of what the news media is saying about the stock market. I basically believe that it's all about baby steps. It's all about small, small, small. You just got to start off small, 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 small is the way to go. If anyone's been on this app before, you're welcome to come and join me on stage as well. I just got on this app today. And yeah, it looks pretty cool, actually. I've mostly been on the Spotify Green Room. And how do you see investing in the future, like with cryptocurrency, like, and all this Ethereum? Is there anyone out there who uses Ethereum, I hear? Because I know the music industry can change soon with the way the industry's heading. I'm a musician. Could the whole world be getting paid on cryptocurrency in the future? Will cryptocurrency be approved by the governments of the world, especially the Australian government? Will cryptocurrency be the new form of payment with blockchain? Now, that's an interesting one. How, can cryptocurrency make you rich investing in it? Can Bitcoin, be financially secure? Will Bitcoin be able to buy you a new home? I'll leave that up to you to decide. will Bitcoin, you know, be the new thing in the stock market? Because now we can invest in Bitcoin in stocks as little as $5 on the Raise app as well, which is good. That's awesome. Because if you're an investor and you're just starting out, unless you have a huge inheritance behind you, well, invest your spare change. Just think about it. I'd rather invest $5 into Bitcoin instead of giving it to McDonald's or a corporation. Just ask yourself that. Wouldn't it be better for me to invest and then it's going to make a return on my investment in the future? Now that's an interesting one. Dividends as well. Like, have you ever noticed what dividends is? It feels great when you make your first 2 cents in a dividend. You know, good old jolly dividends. Now, getting your first dividend, like all investing, it's all about, I think it's just about consistency and discipline, and just keep on going. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are just going to talk bullshit in the business world. You just got to think, now, what I'm doing, I just do it at my own pace. Do what your heart feels comfortable with. Do what you know how you feel, because a lot of people are going to try and rip you off in business, especially as a first year entrepreneur. I've known as entrepreneurs in general. I what I've found is I have learnt a lot of people skills as an entrepreneur. I've definitely learnt a lot of people skills being an entrepreneur in my life. You know, when you go, you're always constantly pitching, you're constantly changing ideas up in the company, you're constantly, trying out new things as well. You're always looking for new innovations in business. Now, you've got to be original what you're doing as well, and just think, this is the best that I can be. This is the best that I can do, is what I could tell you. This is the best that I can do. How does that feel to you? This is the best that I can do as an entrepreneur and a content creator. For instance, like you get like fast food franchises as well. You can buy a franchise, which, you have an advantage of because it's been built up. So if you bought a McDonald's franchise or Pizza Hut, the only problem is you're going to need a lot of fucking money in the beginning to start off. And then, you're going to have a lot of debt. You've got to pay it off. And then it's yours. So it's not yours until you fully paid the bank off, get the banker off your back, because they're a pain in the ass. Other than that, I think it comes down to discipline as entrepreneurs, passion as well. Like, I'm a content creator. I love, YouTubing, podcasting as well. I'm on Web Talk, so you can follow me on Web Talk. Web Talk is great to promote your business. I always put the links to my Web Talk in the podcast description. This is to help, if you want to get monetized and be social at the same time on social media, why not? Go on Web Talk. That's what I do. That's how I see Web Talk. Web Talk will be the future, I think. I think Web Talk will overcome Facebook one day. It will, I've heard of people making $8,000 on Web Talk. $8,000 on Web Talk, guys. That's a lot. And that's just building a team on it. Now, put it this way, I'd rather get paid to socialize rather than making Mark Zuckerberg rich. Because every time, everything's run by algorithms now. Now, I don't like algorithms. I hate them. They are the worst. Oh, I have a nightmare with them because they try to recommend things to you that you should watch that they think that you're going to like. Well, it's like they're trying to read your mind, yet they don't. I don't like it. Like, I remember back in, 10 years ago, 2006, I used to be able to go on Google and just type what I wanted to search in and it would just show up. Now it's just all this keyword crap I've got to deal with, keywords here and all this stuff there. And then you think, Google's making money off you searching on their internet, selling your data to third-party advertisers, bombarding you with advertisements when you're searching for whatever you want, that they think, oh yeah, because you've searched for, I don't know, a plane ticket, and then they think, well, okay, you might like this, so yeah, we're going to bombard you with this sort of ads, which is not cool. It ain't cool, guys. The world that we're living in now. Advertising too. Just look at it like this. Do you want peace on the internet? I use DuckDuckGo because I'm not getting tracked, and I just recommend it. Basically, yeah. I've noticed too, when I'm doing, when you're researching something, and then you keep researching, but you can't find it, and then one day, but you just forget about it, and one day, you get the answer. Has anyone come across that in their life? Where you are you're searching for stuff online, and you're trying so hard to search, and then all of a sudden you get the answer, and it's like, whoa! How did that work? How did I do that? Without even trying. Us? Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. How do you invite people onto this app? I don't get it. Ask guests to join. It should be a thing that allows people to join the room if they want. Yeah, we've got all these audio apps now, which is pretty cool. This app seems pretty good. I just got to change my logo. you know. So what do you do behind the scenes in business or as content creators? There's a lot of behind the scenes work that we have to put in, and there's a lot of things that we do, and that is, it can be hard work, I guess. It can be hard work for anyone behind the scenes in business and in life in general. It's it's if you ask yourself these things in business, what do you want? It's good to keep aligned with your goals and your dreams, and you got to have that vision of your business. I think there is a spiritual side to your business as well that can influence the way you run the company as well. Just look at it like this. Think about it like this. In business, I think Zig Ziglar was saying people buy because they trust you or something like that. Now that's a good point. People buy from you because they trust you and they like you. Now Zig Ziglar's got some very good points in business. Very good points. You've always just got to keep educating yourself too. And just, reading great books and great material is important. But not overloading yourself to the point where I'm just overloaded, because I tend to do that sometimes. I just get overloaded with information. It's called information overload. I've noticed, because we've got all these audio apps now. Well, not audio apps. We've got all these online learning apps. It's, yeah, it can be, hard to retain the information. And what's your points on online learning? Has it become a business? Do you think it's they just want money just to give you a certification? So, oh yeah, you're fully qualified in this part of your career. That's how I felt it was, because when I was taking online courses on Coursera and Udemy in business or in any other topic, history, I just found I was just tuning out and I was falling asleep and I just wasn't retaining the information. Because it's important, you just got to retain information. Because if you're not retaining it, then what's the point? That's how I view it. What's the point? Pick up a book, a hard copy book or an audio CD, and go from there. The old-fashioned way works the best, I think. I think the old-fashioned way is better. I think the old-fashioned way of, learning, because I'm a bit old school myself. I'm 28 years old, but we got so much stuff out there. It's crazy, you know. So I'm looking in this app. I'm just new to this app. Apparently, you have you have to be a mentor or something to be monetized. Be a top mentor. Oh, okay. Yeah, you go. Interesting. But the good thing is with these audio apps is you can, hold conversations with people on the other side of the world. Like years and years ago, we couldn't do that. I mean, there was Skype, but Skype was only there to just talk to one person. So there is an advantage to these apps too, although there's a disadvantage as well. And what disadvantages have you had with audio apps? Have you disagreed with people's political opinions if they're on the right wing, on the left wing? Uh, how do you overcome disagreements? I just think, is there a purpose to argue with someone over nothing? Where is it going to get me? You know. Okay, so I might have to fill out this application form soon. Okay. So I wonder if audio apps are going to monetize in the future. Wonder is like monetization. You're not going to earn a living out of monetization on YouTube. I wish you could, but we just can't. If you've noticed, like if you watch TV, like you get a lot of advertising. That's how the networks make their money, through ads. So whoever's, just say Amazon or Audible, I've seen Audible on TV, is paying the network, I don't know, a couple of $1,000 and to run an ad for 6 months. So that's how they get their name out there. It's whoever's got the biggest budget reaches the most people. It's marketing. Yes, marketing. Now, however you market your business, you could be marketing with your like, I don't know, paid advertising is marketing, or you could do it organic, word of mouth. I do it organic. Um, Now, how do you get followers if you got a very small following? That's a great question for anyone to answer. How do you get followers with a small following on social media? That's very, something we how do you overcome these obstacles? That's what I'd like to know. How do we overcome obstacles of building that following up and, getting a loyal following with what we do? I'll let you answer that for yourself. But that's what it is. But yeah, look, thanks for listening in. This is my first time on this app. What is it called? It's called Wisdom. I'm going to end the Stephen Shields radio show, guys. My name's Stephen Shields. You can follow me on Web Talk, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I've got music on Spotify. Please like and share and subscribe to the Stephen Shields radio show on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. New podcasts are available every Friday at 6 p.m. Sydney, Australia time. Don't forget to turn on your notifications so you never miss an episode when they're released. I'm Stephen Shields. Bye for now.